Hi guys, Baz from Hognose UK here. I've got a clutch to cut today, which is my first attempt at making a super blackhead clown. There's a possibility of making a super blackhead, super het red Axanthic pastel clown. I've got a blackhead het red Axanthic leopard clown, which I've bred to a pastel het red Axanthic blackhead clown. So without further ado, let's go and cut these eggs and see what I've made. So this one's a bit unusual for me, not the pairing but the fact that these are a day early. These are on day 54 and they've decided to hatch. So normally my stuff's day 57, 58, but we are having a heat wave at the moment. You can see there's one sticking its head out there and that one's made a cut. So this is pastel blackhead het red Axanthic clown to a blackhead leopard het red Axanthic clown. Let's have a look at this guy first. You can already see, of course, the first one is going to be a pastel. Can't really tell what else it is at the moment. It does look like that's probably a pastel blackhead, but we'll see when it's come out. Now this one, as you can see, it's made a slit at the end. I'm pretty sure I saw pastel in there as well. Of course I did. Only one side of the parent's a pastel, and I thought I might get away with a few non-pastels. That's pretty much the same looking snake. Have to excuse the pup. Yeah, that's definitely a pastel blackhead clown. Couldn't tell you whether it's got a het red Axanthic in it or not. It's not leopard, neither of those are leopard. So I'm hoping for a super blackhead clown, so I've got 3 more chances. Oh, this looks more like, oh there you go. There, I'm gonna say, go out on a limb, say I've done it. Look at that. Stunning. Super blackhead leopard clown, plus or minus het red Axanthic. I'll probably have to get it tested to find out, but het red Axanthic's on both sides. There's a very good chance that it is a het red Axanthic, or even a super het red Axanthic. Or a red Axanthic as it's known. I have to excuse young Sydney, she's a bit exuberant this morning. There we have another, that's definitely a blackhead pastel clown. 3 out of 5 pastels, that's shite. Never mind. It's my fault for using pastel in the mix. And last but not least, can I get another non-pastel? Is that possible? I mean, in theory, any of these pastels could also be a super blackhead. That one is, that one's got leopard in it, so that's a blackhead leopard pastel. Looking at the markings, those two haven't got leopard in, that definitely has. So that one even could be the pastel version of that. I guess I won't know for a few days. Right, last but, oh, this one's pipped as well, look. So last but not least, these are well ready to come out. They're, you know, 3 out of the 5 have done it themselves, and they're a day early. And then another friggin' pastel. That's definitely a blackhead clown. That's definitely blackhead leopard, and I'm going to say het red Axanthic on that one. So I think that one's everything. Difficult to work out what's what, I think, with all the pastel on board. But there you go. So here they are all shed off. This is another clutch that's giving me a headache. I've got a feeling that all of these are blackheads. Both parents were blackheads, so there's a good chance there's lots of blackheads in the clutch. But I actually think these are all blackheads. I think this initial one, some of them are blackheads and some of them are blackheads with het red Axanthic. I think this is just a pastel blackhead clown. Typically, when you don't want pastel, because nobody seems to like it anymore, everything comes out pastel. I think this is a pastel blackhead clown. I've made a few in the past. And that is a little girl. There's not a lot more I can say really. The pastel. So this is a pastel blackhead clown. Beautiful female. I don't think there's any heterotic Axanthic in this one. Look at that head. Gorgeous. And this one here, I think, is the same. So this is another pastel blackhead clown. The blackhead puts like highlighting around the alien heads in the snake that's not a clown. But even on this, the fingers of the clown have got black highlighting around them. This is another blackhead pastel. These are all possibly het hypo as well. The dad's 50%, but I've never had him tested. So one of these days I might get round to it. So there we have a second pastel blackhead clown. A load of grumpy faces on the side. It's nice. It's got some really nice markings in that on it. That's a boy. Then this one is the same again, but this is a blackhead pastel het red Axanthic. It's got fantastic colour eyes. Look at those eyes. And again, you've got the highlighting around the alien heads from the blackhead. You've got the black back of the clown, which is a lovely, really nice, almost like a silvery colour, and that will go more silvery as it grows. And then a lovely dark head you get from the blackhead clown. I love the colour of its eyes. I couldn't tell you what colour they are, but I really like them. Nice animal again. It's one step up from those two, with the extra het red Axanthic in it. And this one is another step further. So this is, I'm not 100% certain that this isn't a super. I'm not going to say it is. So it's a blackhead leopard het red Axanthic. Don't think I've made one of these before. Yes, I have. Sorry, I have made this one before, but this one's got pastel in it as well. So it's a pastel blackhead het red Axanthic. Again, I think that will probably go silver, and this is really cool. It's got a single coloured stripe all the way down its back. I don't think you can see that on the camera. Yeah, you can. Really nice. Almost a bit of a ringer going on in the back there. Really unusual looking clown actually. It's quite nice. I really like that. It's not what I was aiming to create in this from this clutch, but really nice, really pretty animal. And that's a girl. And last but not least, this one I actually think might be a super blackhead clown. I'm not 100% on it. I've looked at pictures of super blackheads and it compares to quite a lot of the ones I've seen that people are saying are super blackheads. And this is a super blackhead. I'm going to say het red Axanthic, but it could even be a red Axanthic. They're so red, and again, probably my eyes have trouble picking up red, but I can really see all the red intermingled in the back, and the red's all down the conjoined alien heads, which is another het red Axanthic thing that happens with blackheads. It's absolutely stunning. It's also the other thing that could cause this, the conjoined alien heads, is leopard. And I suspect this one is leopard as well. It's not as obvious as she is. It's not as spotty, but all the alien heads and everything all messed up. The belly on this thing's amazing. Looks at how white the sides are on it. There's no chance of there being any yellow belly in this clutch, so it's definitely not yellow belly. I don't really know what's making that white sided. I think probably the het red Axanthic is, but I'm not sure. And look at these lovely, like mahogany, reddy, browny colour markings that it's got all the way down either side of the dorsal. It's got a typical blackhead clown head. Not really, you don't really get a lot of pattern with these, and that's got a different colour eyeball to that one. Again, I couldn't tell you what they are, but it's very cool. I'm not 100% certain that that's a super, but I suspect it is. Whatever it is, I don't really care, it's staying put. Stunning. And that is a female. So there you go, a bit disappointing, 5 out of 6 pastels. It's just the way my luck's going at the moment, which is pretty shit really. But even with the pastel on board, the pastel het red Axanthic leopard blackhead clown is beautiful. I'm fairly sure, I'm about 90% that the blackhead without any pastel on it is a super, and it could even be a super het red Axanthic, or a red Axanthic as it's otherwise known. Only time will tell, I guess. Probably end up keeping both the last 2 snakes that I showed you. They're beautiful animals, so they're highly likely to stay here. So there you go, first attempt. I think I've hit the super. I've looked at super blackhead clowns online, and it looks like a lot of them, but I can't find one that's got a lot of het red Axanthic in it, so it's a bit difficult to judge. But so it doesn't really matter, because I'm not trying to sell it to anybody as a super blackhead, because I'm going to keep it, so it makes no difference whatsoever whether I've got it right or wrong. I also have a chance coming up in a couple of months time, in about 60 days time, of a second chance, just a straight blackhead clown to a straight blackhead clown. So unfortunately I only got 4 eggs, so I've got about 1 chance of hitting the super blackhead clown. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please tick the like button. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed, and stay cool out there in this heat wave.